Extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
And now Virginia Beach's starting group. And it's Pope in at the 4. Down low. Here's Mills. Deflected! Now Murphy lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. Pass to Rainman. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Big Smooth. Coming off a 12-point game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Clock at 6. Back to Mills. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Pass to Freeman. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Rainman. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Murphy. Shoots. Andrews grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now. They trail by 3.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Here's Mills. And the layup is good off the glass. Mills has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Rainman, covered by Murphy. Mills, the pass to Money. 5 on the clock. Here's Big Smooth. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Pass to Leaf from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Leaf's got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Picked it out of midair. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Andrews. Shot blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's Murphy. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Out of bounds. It'll be Virginia Beach's ball. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. 5th, New Orleans.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
And Virginia Beach with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Leaf. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Still need this. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Murphy. Pass to Pope. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Both teams deciding to change it up. New Orleans trails by 9. Fires from the wing. Big Smooth can't hit. Virginia Beach has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Blocked! For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And he drains the quick shot. Big Smooth's got 5 now.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Here's Jay from outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
For New Orleans, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Big Smooth. Knocks down the long Jay. Give him 8.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Freeman. Still no points. Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And Virginia Beach leads by 7. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Puts it up from 15. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Pass Pass to Freeman. Here's Malone. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And Virginia Beach making a change here. New Orleans trails by 8. Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
For New Orleans, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Pass to Slim. There's a screen. The three. It doesn't go for him. Virginia Beach leading by 8. Snatched away. In transition. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Virginia Beach with the ball. 1:33 left in the opening quarter. Shot is good, Sampson. And Virginia Beach leads by 9.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Virginia Beach has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Slim misses. Virginia Beach leading by 11. Pass to Sampson. Beyond the arc. And Virginia Beach another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Will it go? Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cross, covered by MP. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. That one is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's Virginia Beach leading by 14. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Virginia Beach?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
So on the floor for Virginia Beach, and it's Pope in at the 4-man spot. Virginia Beach leading by 14. Virginia Beach moving the ball around. Pass to Freeman. Jacks up with 3. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are.
Number 13, Jason. Number 13.
I'm with you.
And New Orleans shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. There's a screen. Pass to MP. Here's Rain Man. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here's MP from outside.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Leaf. Pass to Pope. Here's Freeman. He's scoreless. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And Virginia Beach leads by 16.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
They set the pick. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Sampson. Virginia Beach leading by 16. Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the paint. Here's Mills. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside. Here's Pope. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Leaf passes to P. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
They set the pick to the inside, and Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 12 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Big Smooth. The three is up. Murphy pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Leaf. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Leaf's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From downtown, drops in the three.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Pope. Here's Leaf. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He's got 15.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Here's Andrews. No points so far. And the layup falls.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Virginia Beach leading by 17. Pass to Murphy. From 13, it's hauled in by New Orleans. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you guys.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Virginia Beach leading by 15. Here's Jay. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Slim. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
With the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to Drexler. Cashes in the 12-footer. And Virginia Beach leads by 17.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Man, he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Malone. To the middle. And that one's good. Jay's got 5 points.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Drexler passes to Jay. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Big Smooth. 10 points for him. Sinks the tray. He's got 13.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Malone. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And New Orleans making a change here. MP's checked in. New Orleans trails by 18. Here's Big Smooth. 13 points in the game. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Malone.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Drexler. Fires for three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Down low. Ball stolen. Here's Jay. He's got 7. That one drops for him. And Virginia Beach leads by 20.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Big Smooth. And there's the screen. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Jay, the pass to Malone. 20 seconds left to play in the half. Clock at 6. And another basket for Virginia Beach.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Big Smooth can't hit. Cross. Can't hit from the elbow. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Virginia Beach running away with it. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for New Orleans.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on this show for... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. New Orleans trails by 20, and it's Mills in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Virginia Beach has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Pulls up, and New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Here's Leaf. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the evening. That one's off. And no luck that time either.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Freeman, outside Murphy. Pass to Leaf. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Rainman, covered by Murphy. Here's Big Smooth. 13 points in the game. Fires the 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Pass to Freeman. Let's go with a 3. Leaf, that's good. Leaf's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Virginia Beach making a change here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Rainman. To the left wing.
Virginia Beach foul call. Rookie. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Big Smooth. He's got 16. 6 on the shot clock.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
The 3 from Murphy. And Virginia Beach another 3.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Andrews. 4-3. And again, New Orleans no good. For Virginia Beach, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. The 3. Offensive rebound. For 3. Here's Rainman. Mills with a screen on Murphy. Here's Big Smooth. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Freeman. Here's Leaf. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Mills. Here's Rainman. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Pope's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Leaf. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Mills. And he slams it in one-handed.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Virginia Beach with the ball. Pass to Leaf. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. He got a piece of it. Here's Pope. Here's Leaf. 24 points for him. And it's MP with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Rebounded by Leaf. Virginia Beach leading by 23. Pass to Freeman. And there's a pick. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And here's MP. The three ball. The shot no good.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half, hasn't found the range since. We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Well, New Orleans shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Three-pointer. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Pass to Slim. Here's the three. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Pope's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Takes it inside. Banked it in off the glass. Leafs got 28 points for the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
New Orleans calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Second, New Orleans.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
MP outside. And rejected. Pass to Drexler. Here's Jay. He has 7. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot. Drexler, that's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And New Orleans shooting a disappointing 38%.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many. That's for sure. He can really fly.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance.
It's stolen by MP. There's the drive. On the wing, MP. Pass to Slim. Takes the 3. Drains the triple. Slim's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Here's Drexler. Here's Sampson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And New Orleans shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Slim. Fires the three. The putback. The shot comes out. Virginia Beach has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Drexler, that's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's New Orleans now. This one for three. He can't get that one to fall. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he lays it up and in. Drexler's got 7 now in this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
New Orleans shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Fires from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Virginia Beach with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Virginia Beach. Here's Malone, and he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
First one falls for him. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Rainman, the pass to Money. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Cuts off the pass. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And New Orleans shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Big smooth passes to Money. No good with the triple. Virginia Beach has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Pass to Malone. Five to shoot. Here's Sampson from behind the arc. Andrews grabs the board. Andrews has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the three. Big Smooth gets the bucket. Big Smooth's got 19 points.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Rain Man, the pass to Big Smooth. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
New Orleans, number 45. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. For Virginia Beach, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Knocks it loose. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Mills, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Number 5, Mills.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Just 3 to shoot. Cross. And another miss by Virginia Beach.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Pass to Rain Man. Here's Big Smooth. Launches it. Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range. And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Drexler. Virginia Beach moving the ball around. Here's Sampson. Fires from deep. Rain Man grabs the board. Stripped it away. Cross. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Three-pointer. Rain Man, that's good.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Murphy with it. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third team.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Virginia Beach. Murphy at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Virginia Beach has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Big Smooth. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Inside, stolen by Mills. And now New Orleans on the break. And the finish with the layup.
Big-time breakout, leaving everyone in the dust.
You love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
Pass to Murphy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murphy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. For New Orleans, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, BA? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
They set the screen. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Some nice passing by New Orleans here.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
.141 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jay missing. New Orleans is shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Pass to Big Smooth. Here's the pick. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got 4 rebounds now. There's 1:12 left to play in the fourth. Here's Freeman. Cross. Nails it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
To end the drought. Gets the 3 to fall.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Sampson. Knocked loose. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. All sorts of time. Connects. The jumper drops.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Cross. Three-pointer off the mark.